What's up? My name is Brian Parker. You watching Perfect Score? Sorry for my voice. Just like this for the time in the morning it is. But this morning I want to talk about the best dunk contest, in my opinion. Um, I'm gonna go with the 1985 Slam Dunk Contest. I was thinking about the year 2000 dunk contest with Vince Carter, Steve Francis, Tracy McGrady, Mickey Davis, Jerry Stackhouse, and Larry Hughes. But when I looked at the 1985 Slam Dunk contest, I was thinking like these guys are doing the same dunks that these guys in the year 2000 were doing, but better. And the best dunk that I seen from Vince Carter, the first loser in the 1985 Slam Dunk contest, could have did that dunk. I mean, I think in 1985, I think their dunks were better, and I think it was more talent and creativity back then. Dominique Wilkins ended up winning the dunk contest, but Michael Jordan was right there in second place with Clyde Drexler, Darrell Griffith, Terrence Stansberry, Julius Erving, Larry Nance, Orlando Woodruff. I think all those could have won in the year 2000 if they were still around. I think Vince Carter would have placed probably like fourth or fifth if he was back there in 1985. A lot of people would disagree with me, but that's just what I feel like. That's just what I believe, and yeah, that's just what it is. I think Dominique Wilkins and Michael Jordan is the best dunkers ever in the NBA. Coming in third, I would go with Dr. J. Vince Carter would probably be fourth or fifth, up there with Clyde Drexler probably. But yeah, the 1985 dunk contest, that's what I'm gonna go with. Had Dominique Wilkins doing all the tomahawks, windmills, all that power and thunder. Had Michael Jordan doing the free throw line dunk, and rock the cradle dunks, all the leaners he was doing. It was crazy. Terrence Stansberry was doing crazy dunks that I've never seen before. Larry Nance was throwing it down. Woodridge was even throwing it down. Clyde was doing the same stuff as Michael Jordan, basically, but he don't have the same name as him, so it just won't be the same. But those guys tore it up. If you don't believe me, you can go do some research on it right now. But if you're smart, you would agree with me because those guys tore it up. They put it down, and that's my favorite dunk contest of all times. The NBA Slam Dunk Contest in 1985. They tore it up. Michael Jones was my favorite contestant in there. Although he lost to Dominique Wilkins, he had the style, the flair, he had the gold chain on, the red and black J's on. He had the shorts, but that's all good. You know what I'm saying? He was on the rock the cradle backwards dunk, the rock the cradle sideways dunk. He was rocking it, dunking it the same way, like that. And it was just awesome seeing him do all that stuff. From the free throw line, he put tape down and he took off from it. It wasn't nothing in front of it, nothing behind it. Directly on the free throw line, it was definitely legitimate. And it was just an awesome deal. It was just awesome. And I'm a fan favorite of him. I'm his number one fan of all time as far as dunk contests go. As far as play go too, but we're talking about NBA Slam Dunk Contest right now. I'm definitely have to go with the 1985 Slam Dunk Contest. Ended up with Dominique Wilkins taking home the gold medal. The big basketball dunk contest trophy, because he was throwing it down with ferocious dunks. And nobody in today's age can compete with that. I'm saying Shaquille O'Neal left. I think Dwight Howard dunks probably with the same kind of power, but he got it from Dominique. You know, he's a god. Dominique's a god, godfather. As far as dunking with power goes, and I don't think you disagree with me as far as that goes. So, yeah, man, I'm gonna have to go with them boys back then. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just when you look at them still today, it's like these guys are just wonderful. They're historical. Like, they're just awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's taking you back, you know, the old school. They're dunking with 2 balls. All of them can do the Vince Carter dunks. All of them could do the Steve Francis dunks. All of them could do the T-Mac dunks. All of them could do Ricky Davis dunks. Like, it's nothing to them. Larry Hughes. Like, they do those dunks as their first dunks. You know, and back then they were getting 45, 43s, 47s for them. It was nothing. They do those dunks with ease. Like, dunking was, you know, effortlessly done by them guys back then. And they thought like magicians. They thought like scientists. They had awesome creative minds. That's uncomparable to today's dunkers. A lot of dunkers nowadays can take notes. I mean, a lot of dunkers from the year 2000 were using a lot of dunks that they've seen from this 1985 dunk contest. So I think it would be, you know, automatic to pick this NBA Slam Dunk Contest from 1985. You know, so it's really all good. You know what I'm saying? You can choose who you want to choose. For the dunk contest, you can choose what year you want to choose. I'm going to have to go with the year 1985 because it was just the best year ever, you know, and no one was competing with none of those guys, not player for player, you know, pound for pound, height for height, vertical leap ability by vertical leap ability, inch by inch, style points was there. I mean, these guys were flying back then. Just picture Clyde Drexler with the flair of Michael Jordan, you know, and power with Dominique. All them guys was doing that same exact thing. You know what I'm saying? Like they were blowing out the competition by far. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I'm gonna go with it. You know, that's my opinion. You know, I thank you guys for watching my show. My name is Brian Parker. You already know me. I appreciate the love. I appreciate you for watching me. I want you to look out for me because I have a basketball game coming up this weekend in Pleasanton and in the Bay Area, in Stockton. So you guys are gonna check me out, you know, if you can. And you know, it's gonna be all good. Alright, take it easy. You're watching The Perfect Score on BWP Network. Alright, peace.